After trading away Jay Huff, Jock Landale, the Aussie big man. You guys actually don't realize I'm actually a really big fan of Jock. According to Shams Charania, free agent center, Jock Landale, who was on a non-guaranteed deal, is signing with the Memphis Grizzlies, which makes sense that he was on a non-guaranteed deal with the Rockets. They waived him. And Jock's one of those guys who he's actually a very solid backup big man and a guy who actually can help a team out whenever they need, in the sense that, look, this past season, in 12 minutes a night, he was averaging 5 points, 3 rebounds a game, and assists, and almost a block. While this is the same stats he put up in 14 nights with Houston the first year, and basically in 2 years, he averaged 5 points, 3 rebounds, an assist a game, and almost a block. While with Phoenix, he was a guy who was averaging 14 minutes a night, almost 7 points a game, 4 rebounds. And he's per 36, especially before we get into like Memphis's roster, as a guy who's played 221 games for his career, 5.5 points, 3.5 rebounds. He was brought over by the Spurs a few seasons ago after being like the best big man in Australia. And he's played, 2 years with Houston, 1 year with Phoenix, 1 year with San Antonio. Has been someone who's been able to contribute. And if you ever wonder what his per 36 numbers would be, for his career, it's 15 points, 9.2 rebounds, almost 3 assists a game with a block a night, while shooting an effective field goal percentage of 55.8%. And he's someone who shoots, 60% on 2-point field goal attempts. So he's a solid big who knows how to play within his strengths. And he's going to set good screens. He'll hit the good passer. He's a good role player who knows how to read the floor. Someone who's going to really improve the value of this team. And he's a 7-footer. And obviously, when you bring somebody like that, you're just looking to maximize the roster. And if you look at the current situation where it seems they traded away Jay Huff just because like they needed a different big or to be the reserve, to me the biggest thing always was, a lot of moves are reactionary or foresights to other moves. So again, Jay Huff gets traded, it gets announced that Jock Landale signed, and that was just creating a roster spot. And no offense to Jay Huff, he just doesn't like, and he had great numbers, by the way. He had great numbers, and he's someone that I think is going to have great success on the Pacers. But the Grizzlies need good screening, rim running bigs who are going to be able to run the pick and roll and help set up the offense for John Morant, Scottie Pippen, and obviously, recently signed Ty Jerome. So how does the rest of the roster look with this addition as we wrap up this video? I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, and subscribe. John Morant, Contavious Caldwell-Pope, Jalen Wells, Jaren Jackson Jr. once he comes back from the injury, Zach Edey, if they keep Brandon Clark, and then Jock Landale with Gigi Jackson and Santi Aldama making out the rest of the front court. Then obviously they have Jemai, Meshack, and Cedric Howard, Vince Williams, John Conchar, Scottie Pippen Jr., Cole Anthony, he's bought out from my understanding, or will be bought out sooner rather than later, Javon Small, Cam Spencer, and Ty Jerome. That's it for me, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe.